The virtual reality space lives in two worlds right now. We have the meta approach, where you have regular normal glasses and you give those AR VR capabilities, like the meta display glasses, which I'm really trying to review pretty soon. And on the other end, we have like full-on immersive headsets that truly transport you into a different world and give you incredible immersive interactive experiences. And that is what we are reviewing today. We have the Apple Vision Pro with the M5 chip. It's essentially a glorified VR headset with the most bleeding edge technology in spatial computation, which means that it can blend the digital world and the real world into one seamless space. The first generation of the Vision Pro was launched almost 2 years ago with the M2 chip inside, and now we have the latest generation with the M5 chip inside. When comparing with the first generation, nothing much has really changed. We have this dual band strap which distributes weight around your head, so it's much easier to wear the Apple Vision Pro for longer periods of time. The previous version came with just one strap. And on the software end, the M5 chip is able to render 10% more pixels, and it also supports a 120 Hz refresh rate. So things do look smoother and more clearer than before. Once you put on the headset, you control everything with your eyes. You just look at what you want to move and control and pinch your fingers, and that's how you operate the Vision Pro. And it's truly amazing how seamless and intuitive the operation is. I was even able to teach my middle-aged parents how to use the Vision Pro in less than 10 minutes. We have 8 cameras around this device to capture your surroundings and your face. And we also have speakers over here. Inside, we have dual micro OLED displays with over 23 million pixels, one for each eye. So it's essentially sharper than a 4K TV per eye. And another change is we get this kind of plasticky looking pen from Logitech, which is built exclusively for the Vision Pro. You can use this pen to draw things in the air spatially and all of that. So let's walk through the unboxing experience. We have got a really huge box inside which we have the Vision Pro. There are some soft inserts that go around your eyes, which you can swap out. And then there is a large manual, which is detailed and feels very premium. And then we have the battery of the Vision Pro. We have a braided USB-C cable, and then finally the 40-watt power adapter. The battery weighs around 350 grams and has around a 3000 milliampere capacity, so it should give you 2 to 3 hours of usage per charge. This is how you attach the battery to the Vision Pro, and there is this very small soft light that glows when it's attached. And then for the device itself, we have got a nice soft cloth covering the headset because the external surface is also a display, but just that it's very reflective and fingerprinty. Interestingly, the new Vision Pro is around 100 grams heavier than the older one at around 750 grams, but now it's more comfortable to wear thanks to the dual headbands.
Hi guys, so I wanted to give you all a real world demo of what wearing the Apple Vision Pro looks like. You can see a pair of eyes over here in the display, and that is a Vision Pro, letting the person in front of me know that I'm not seeing any content right now. It's passed through and I can see exactly what's in front of me.
There is a lot of video content created for the Vision Pro, like this really immersive video of the Venice waterways, and high quality visual entertainment that fills your entire field of view is probably the most common reason why someone would buy this. Vision Pro has spatial object permanence. That means while wearing the Vision Pro, if you place an object in space, it will remain in that spot forever. For example, you could keep this clock widget in your bedroom or maybe a news app, and then come back 5 days later and you would still see the same objects in space. In my kitchen, I placed this widget right above the water dispenser on my refrigerator to track my water consumption. And as long as I'm wearing the Vision Pro, I'm gonna see this widget in this spot every day to remind me to drink water. I created this notes widget to show you how to type with the Vision Pro. When you have to type, you get this keyboard in space in front of you, and then you can either literally poke the letter you want to type, or even easier, you can just look at each letter and pinch your fingers and type that way. And this is actually way faster. And also guys, do consider subscribing to the channel if you haven't already. We have got a lot of great videos coming out very soon. There are a bunch of interesting apps on the Vision Pro, like this one I found that uses spatial computation to create a 3D model of different objects, take them apart piece by piece, and then understand how they work. Imagine how people and professions would benefit from something like this. like in engineering or medicine, or even students just trying to learn new stuff. This random app I found that lets you have a full size, very detailed 3D model of a car in your room, and the coolest part is you can even get inside the car, look around, and experience what it really feels like to be inside.
Now, this is a beautiful day here in Texas. This is the view from my balcony. But imagine that you would rather be in Joshua Tree National Park. Vision Pro has this feature called environments where you can choose different environments that you want to be in. So right now, I'm transported to the Joshua Tree National Park. This is what I see, and it's almost like I am right now in Joshua Tree National Park. It's incredible. It's all around you.
You can turn this knob to set the field of immersion, and there are a lot of other real world environments to choose from. All of them come with matching background noise, so it's really very immersive. You can also share your MacBook screen with the Vision Pro and create any number of virtual monitors you want, and then control them with your laptop's keyboard and mouse. So technically, if you have the Vision Pro, you don't need to buy physical external monitors, just in case if that makes you feel better about spending $4,000 for the Vision Pro. You can also FaceTime someone with the Vision Pro, and that's where it gets very interesting. Unlike a normal phone which has cameras facing you during the video call, the Vision Pro has to pre-record your face with its front camera and then generate and save a 3D persona of your face. During the call, this recreated digital version of you is what the caller sees. It's actually pretty accurate in mimicking your lip movement and expressions in real time, thanks to the bottom cameras pointed at your nose and mouth. It does still look a bit creepy, and my wife says it adds 30 years to my face. I also tested out the spatial pen from Logitech, made exclusively for the Vision Pro. It lets you write and draw things in space, measure distances, etc. But honestly, I found it a bit unpolished and really had to search for a compatible app to use it. Maybe it needs a bit more time and users to mature. So, final thoughts. Spatial computation and the way Apple has achieved that is truly remarkable. Purely from a tech enthusiast perspective, I'm absolutely blown away. More than what the device is right now, I'm excited for what is going to come in the next 5 to 10 years. Like I said, we have a lot of possibilities here for innovation, entertainment, education, all of that. And I don't think the M5 chip, the latest chip, makes a massive difference in how you use the device. Apps do load a bit faster, but it's still very incremental, and it's kind of hard to find a difference between this generation and the first generation. Except, of course, the new one feels way more comfortable with the dual headbands. Now, should you buy it? If you're looking for a casual entertainment device, probably not. It costs $4,000, and for that price, no, I would say for the average user, not worth it. But say if you're in the creative field, or say you work in a technical field and you could use the spatial computation, or if you're an early adopter of technology and wants to experience what the future of computing looks like, then yeah, this is it. It's still expensive, it's still niche, it's new. The first Vision Pro came out less than 2 years ago. We don't have a lot of apps yet, but it's also the most mind-bending, immersive, and beautifully engineered device I believe Apple has ever made. So that's all for now. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.